Did you see my slide?
Yes.
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 Cool. So, okay, previously we do the cash flow projection, remember? The inflow, the outflow, right? Okay. Now, if you see that, okay, what is mean by I repeat that, maybe you are forgetting on the previous class. For example, previously we have inflow. Inflow means that money come in. Maybe the money come from your capital, come from your loan, and then money come from the sale, and we get the total inflow. This is for example, if you run the business for the 1 month, for the 4 weeks, okay, and then we have a outflow when you want to buy the equipment, registration and promotion, raw material, salary, interest payment, loan payment, and total outflow. Okay, so after this, I have received some of your assignment. So I see that some of you maybe we can see how we can practice this on your assignment. So maybe I will pick some of lucky of your assignment, for example, and then we will make your cash flow projection from that thing. Okay. And then what is the income statement? So next we go to the income statement projection, profit and loss. So projection income statement profit and loss. The formula is that sales minus cost of goods sold. Okay, sale is the okay. Before that, I want to ask you. Is it any one of you have a background of fundamental of accounting? Any of you have a fundamental accounting background? Guys?
No, don't have.
No.
So you all don't have a fundamental of accounting, right? Okay, never mind. Okay, for the accounting part, okay, actually the first is that we call as a cash flow projection. First one is a cash flow projection. Cash flow projection is come from your cash money, where the money come in and the money come out. Next thing that we want to see is that what we call as a income statement. What is the income statement? Income statement is to see your profitability of the business. Okay, so how to know the profitability of your business? The first is that the formula is that sales. Okay, sales minus by your cost of goods sold. So you got what we call as a what is called by gross profit. Okay, and then minus by your expenses, you get what we call as a net profit. Okay, so for example, you are making selling a burger, right? Okay, how much that you sell your burger? For example, RM 4 ringgit. Okay, so this burger price is RM 4 ringgit. Okay, so what is cost to make a burger? Guys, any of you know how to make a burger? Can you list down?
Anyone? The
What
bread,
is it?
the patty, the bread,
Yeah.
the patty.
The patty, the bread, right?
Yeah, and you need
vegetable,
vegetable. Yeah, sauce. I mean,
sauce. Okay. Okay. So, for example, we want to make a, sorry. Okay, let me show you. Do you see my image, right? Google image.
Yes.
Okay. Do you hungry? Okay. Okay. So this is burger, for example. So for example, the Burger King lah. For example, the Burger King the price is RM. Okay. Let we see the real situation. Burger King price. What is the Burger King price in Malaysia? Oh, RM9.90. Okay. Okay, the Burger King price is RM9.90. Okay. See? Okay. What is the cost to make one burger like this? Okay. The first is that you see that this is the patty, right? So how much the patty, like we see the price in Shopee? Okay, wow. Handmade make burger bun. One is a 4 ringgit. Okay, for example, we take this up, right? 70 gram. Wow, so big. Okay. We take it for 4 ringgit. Okay. The patty burger. Called as a burger. Yeah, how much the price, guys? Guys, how much the price?
7.70.
7.7 cents, right? So how much the patty burger in the one set is? We have a 6, right? You see this? 6. Okay. So the price of the patty burger is 7.7 ringgit, but they have a 6, so we want to get only one because we want to know what is the cost for the one burger like this. Okay. So we divide by 6. So we know that the price of the patty burger is 1 ringgit. Okay, the vegetables. The vegetable and sauce. Okay. For example, for the vegetables. Uh, okay, see, 3 ringgit, right? For 300 gram. But is it when you make a burger, you put everything the burger, everything this vegetable? No, right? So this is not the vegetable burgers, but this is a McDonald burgers. So maybe we just take about the 1/4 portion of this. So the price is 3 ringgit. So we divide by 4 because from this from this salad, so we can use it for the 4 times. Okay, the price is 0.75. Okay, let's say for the sauce. Wow, chili sauce, so yummy. Okay, for example, you use a live chili sauce for 340 gram. So how much that you want to use? Maybe you want to use for the 100 gram. We have a 340 gram, but when you make a burger, you just using a 10 gram, right? So 340 divide by 340 divide by the 10. Okay, the price is 0.02. For example, we take only a 30 cents, 30 cents for the sauce. Okay, so how much the cost of one burger? So total cost
$5.95.
Sorry?
595.
5. Oh, sorry. It should be 0.2. Okay, the price is 6 ringgit, right?
Yeah, almost 6.
Or maybe we can see what is the in the, sorry for myself. Okay, 6.23. Okay, so this what we call as a cost of goods sold. What is the price for the one of your product? For example, we take a burger lah. The burger is your selling price is 10 ringgit, and then the cost for one burger is 6.23. So this is what we call as a variable cost. What do you mean by variable cost? Variable cost means that the increasing of your production, increasing of your cost. For example, you sell more burger, you need to you need to buy more patty chicken. You need to buy more bread. You need to buy more vegetable. You need to put more on sauce. Okay, that what we call as a variable cost. So this is what we call as a cost of goods sold. This cost of goods sold. Okay. So what is the gross profit? Okay, what is the gross profit? Gross profit is that the sale price, okay, the 10 ringgit, the 10 ringgit minus by 6.23. Okay, how much?
3.77.
Okay, 3.67. So this is what we call as a gross profit. Okay, this is only for the quantity of the one burger. Okay, see, this is only for one burger. Okay, so my question is that, is it you are selling only one burger when you open the stall? Not right. So maybe maybe some of you are selling maybe 100 burger a day. Okay. For example, let we see if you sell about the 100 burger per day. Okay. Daily sale, for example, you're selling about the quantity of the 100 burger. Okay. What is your sale price here, guys? What is your sales for today? Today now you have selling about the 100 burgers. How much you sell today?
1,000, right?
Yeah, 1,000. Cool. You are genius. Okay. How about your cost of goods sold?
600.23.
6 to 3. Because it's
63.
easy, because that's the thing that the most important is that you must find what is the cost for the single item. What is the cost for the single item? For example, if you are selling an umbrella, so what is the cost for one umbrella? Okay. And then the price is, so this is what we call you as a cost profit. Okay. Clear that? Okay. So what I want to show you, this is what we call as a gross profit. Gross profit is something that a variable. Okay, so it means that, like I told you, the increasing of your sales, so it will increase of your cost to make a single burger. Okay, clear that? Okay, this is for daily sales. How about you make a monthly sales? Okay, for example, your daily sales for one day is 100. So you're opening your store for 20 days. So 100 burgers per day times 20 days. How much? 2,000, right?
2000.
Yeah, 2,000, cool. What is your sell on December?
$20K.
20K, yeah, cool. Wow. You're selling a burger and then you get a 20K. So cool. Any one of you want to start the burger with me? Let's go. Okay. So how about your cost of goods sold?
6,000 something. 6,020.
6.23 will multiply by 2,000, right? Okay. So you see that how much that you get a gross profit is about the 7,540. Okay. Easy, right? How to calculate your gross profit? For example, if you start any of your business, you must know that is it the business is a profitability or not. If let's say for example, I take you for example, now you sell the burger is for 10 ringgit. How about you're selling burger is a 5 ringgit? See, you make a loss for a single burger. So let's say you are lost for every single burger that you produce, you lost about the 1 ringgit. So when you sell about the 2,000 burger, so you have a loss about the what? 2,000
2,000.
by 1, you lost about the 2,000. So is it the business is visible when they are lost? No, right? So think about it. Is it you need to you increase the price? So you must increase the price so that you can cover your cost of goods sold. So no use if you make a business but you are making a loss. Okay. Let's say you take a 10 ringgit. Okay. So this is what we call as a okay. This is what we call as to make it a sale price for the one of your single burger. So next, I want to show you how you want to find the gross profit margin. Okay, I want to show you how you want to find the gross profit margin. Okay, for example, what is the formula of the gross profit margin? Gross profit divided by sales. Okay, so for example, this is the gross profit. We take a 3.77, and then the sales is 10 ringgit. So our sorry. So our gross profit margin will be how much?
Like 37%.
37%, right? Okay. So this is what we call as a gross profit margin. Okay. So for example, if you wonder that some of you are when start a business, you are talking about the gross profit margin. So the bigger the gross profit margin is the better, because you are selling something, but you are using your money to have some cost to buy the product or service. So and then when you get a greater greater profit margin is better, because after this when we are minus with expenses, so our profit margin will be reduced. Okay. Okay. So sales, how much our sales is before? 20,000. Our sales is 20,000. Our COGS is 12460. So this is what we call as a gross profit. Okay. Are you clear until this part? Okay. Let's look on the real business. For example, when I start my online business, I want to show you how to get a better costing. For example, you go to the Alibaba Any of you familiar with the Alibaba? Guys? Hello? Yes. Okay, sister, do you have something in your mind that you want to sell?
There are something I want to buy.
Okay, for example, we want to sell, for example, mobile phone accessory. Okay, for example, we want to sell a USB flash drive. So, let's say sport and entertainment lah. Sport and entertainment. Example, quite different. Okay. Swim cap. Okay, do you know about the swim cap, right? Any of you are usually swimming that? Okay, for example, this is the cost price. I want to selling a swim cap. So let me see in Shopee how much the price for swim cap. Okay, swim cap. How much they are selling for the swim cap is 19 ringgit and 90 cent. Wow. Okay. So this is what we want to practice on the swim cap. Okay. How much the sale price for the one of the swim cap? 90.90 cent, right? Is it true?
Yes.
Okay. So how much the cost actually is $1.6. So cost is 1.6 multiplied by, because it's a US dollar, right? 4.5. So actually the cost for one cap is 7 ringgit 20 cent. So how much is your gross profit? RM12 and 70 cents. And how you want to know your gross profit margin? Gross profit divided by sales. And then you multiply by 100. See? The gross profit is about the 63% for one swim cap. So if you want to start the business, you want to sell a burger or swim cap? Guys? Hello? Are you all sleeping or not?
Swim cap.
Swim cap, right? So because they have a greater profit margin. So this is how you want to identify which business that you want to start. So I just show you how the online seller selling the price on the Facebook or Instagram or Shopee. So they buy from the Alibaba and then they get a very cheap price and then they are selling to the Shopee. You see that there's a very big profit margin is about the 73%. Okay? Clear that on the gross profit margin? Okay.
Are you guys okay?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Sir.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Now, when you are running a business, you have expenses, right? Okay, for example, you want to sell a burger, you need also workers, right? So how much that you want to pay him? For example, we pay him about the 50 ringgit. Sorry, we pay him about the RM 5 ringgit per hour. Okay, one day working is about how much hour? So maybe you want to start a burger, start from the 6 p.m. until 10 p.m. It's about the 4 hours. So for the workers cost is about the RM5 multiplied by 4 hours. So you get about the per day is about the RM20. Okay. So in a month, how much your cost? Because you are operating on the only 20 days, your cost is about the 400 ringgit. So this is what we call as a expenses. This is okay. So this is a cost where it's a fixed expenses. So even though you are selling a burger or not, you need to pay the fixed expenses like a workers. So we put as a this expenses as a workers. Workers how much for 100. Okay. So rental, you need also to pay a rental for one store, right? How much the rental, for example, is just 300 ringgit. Okay. Workers, rental. So you need to pay for the utilities. For example, like water, electricity, internet. So for example, it's just 200 ringgit. Okay. So this is the thing that we call as a fixed expenses. Because even though you are operating or not, you need to incur this cost. So this is what we call as a fixed expenses, fixed cost. So this is what we call as a variable cost. I repeat, what is mean by variable cost? The increase your production, it will increase your cost. But in the fixed cost, no matter what happened in your production, so the cost is still you need to bear in a operation. Okay. For example, if you making a good sales or not, so you need also to pay your workers about the 400 ringgit. Okay. Okay, clear guys. So when you gross profit minus with expenses, this is what we call as a sales minus COGS, we get a gross profit. Gross profit minus by expenses, then what we call as a net profit. Okay, so you see that this is a gross profit, and this is your expenses, right? So how much your cost for the net profit? This minus by this, right? So you get your net profit is about 6,640. Okay, clear? Clear everyone?
Yes, clear.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. 6640.
Okay, 6640. Okay, now we want to see the profit. Sorry, we want to see the margin. This is what we call as a margin. Okay, remember the gross profit margin. Gross profit divided by sales, right? Gross profit divided by sales, and then multiply by 100. So we get about the 38%. How about our net profit? Net profit is a net profit divided by sales multiply by 100. You get a 33%. So this is a very good business margin when you can maintain about your gross profit is above 30%. Okay. For example, if you are selling a handbag, if you are selling you are selling a handbag, you are selling like swim cap, something like that. So please make sure that, okay, so the key is that when you are making a business, if you are holding a stock, please make sure your margin is bigger. Why? Because when you are holding a stock, there are probability that the stock is a defect. So when you have a greater profit margin, so you can cover the stock that did not sell or defect. Okay. So I think that maybe you are forgetting some of the cost of advertising. Okay. For example, advertising, you are making advertising pada RM600. Okay. See, you get your gross profit margin is net profit margin is about the 30%. Okay. Clear with that?
Paham.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, see? When I show you about the sales minus COGS minus gross profit, so you see that you remember about the cost of the burger, right? See the salary, registration, deduct the expenses, interest, depreciation, and then you get a net profit of 1,800. Okay, so now we have covered the income statement projection. The cash flow projection, I repeat back the cash flow projection to see money in and money out. Okay, about your daily cash basis, or you want to see on the weekly cash basis, so that you can planning for your expenses. Right? Remember that I told you last before this that if you don't have a money, don't buy a PS5. Okay, it end up you are lending the people money. Okay, so what is the purpose to make an income statement? Because you want to see the profitability of the one business. Okay, how about the balance sheet projection? What is the purpose for the balance sheet projection? Okay. Okay. So balance sheet projection, there are two types of balance sheet report. Okay. If you are familiar with debit credit, right? So I just want to show you the formula first. Okay. Okay. The balance sheet is that there's only a three item. The first is what we call as a asset, and then what we call as a liabilities, and next what we call as a equity. Okay. What do you mean by asset? Asset is something that you own. It's a liability. Liability is something that you owe. Okay. So what is the equity? Equity is a business owner capital. Okay. For example. Okay. Okay. I give you one scenario. For example, the first scenario is that you start a business by using your own money. Okay. How you want to record in the balance sheet? Okay. Start business by using your own money. So you will increase your own capital. You record your own capital here is a 10,000. For example, you start the business about the 10,000. And then when you start business by using your own money, you bring the cash to the company, right? So it will increase your cash by 10,000. Okay. This is what we call as a double entry. You start business by using your own money, you increase your capital, and you can increase your cash on your own. Okay. How about you start your business by, and then you want to expand the business, by lending a bank or CIMB. Okay. So remember when you are lending people money, this is something that you owe. So what happened in your equity? Your equity will increase. Okay, your liability is increase. For example, you want to make a loan from a bank is a 50,000. Okay, what is the type of expenses that you want to do? You want to buy a equipment. Okay, so what happened to your asset? Your asset will be increased because you buy a equipment. You buy a stall. The price is a 50,000. Okay, so this is the concept of the double entry. When you are increasing in the asset, you also increasing in the liability. 50,000, and this is also a 60,000. Okay, understand that what we call as a balance sheet, guys?
Yes.
Clear,
Yes.
Doctor.
Okay.
Yeah.
What happened when you are selling a burger and you get a net profit?
What happened to the balance sheet?
What happened to the balance sheet? I'll give you an example. So remember that our study case, okay? We get a net profit of 6,040. So we get a profit about 6,040 ringgit. So what do you think?
Where should we put? Right or left?
Okay. For example, when you are making a net profit, also we get the cash, right? We get a cash about the 6,040 ringgit. Is it true?
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Yes. And then your profit also increased by 6,042. Okay. So cash, you know that this is under the item of the asset. How about the profit? Profit is under the group of equity. Okay. So let's see. For example, you increase your cash from 10,000, you get another 6,040 ringgit. You get about the, now you cash in your hand is about the 60,000 and the 40 ringgit. How about your capital? Your capital also increase, right? Because you make a profit. Your profit is about the 6,040 ringgit. Okay. So what happened to your balance is also increased, right? 60,040 ringgit. Okay. Clear that?
Clear.
Are you okay?
Are you okay with this? It's a bit confusing if you are first time, but I try to make it a very
Simple way lah.
simple way lah.
Yeah, because they have to do, yeah. This is what happened when you borrow from bank, okay? You take loan.
Okay, clear with that?
Okay, Aiman?
Clear.
Yes. Clear.
Clear, eh? Okay. If you want to start your own business, so I suggest to you not using what we call as using Excel, because it's hard for you to track. So I suggest to you if you want to start your own business, you start using a Wave. So for example, for Wave, so this Wave is a free accounting software if you want to start your business, because you want to see the features. Let me see. See, because in the wave you can see your dashboard, so you can see is it any invoice due or bills that you not pay, the cash flow, the in and out. Remember that we make a Excel, right? So now we can know what is the happen in our cash flow, and then we can make a sales, sending an invoice, recording our purchases. Okay, and then we can see the report. For example, if you want to report of the profit and loss and balance sheet and the cash flow. See, these are three main important. Yeah, I know some of you are new with this thing, but if you are one day, if you want to become an investor, you want to start your own business, this is the basic report that you need to know. Cash flow, the profit and loss, and then the balance sheet. Because the cash flow is a cash coming in and going out of your business. See that? The balance sheet is snapshot of what your business own or is due to receive from the other asset. Profit and loss is a summary of your revenue and expenses that determine the profit of your made. Okay. Another one that I'm using is what we call as a zero. Okay. For example, see, you want to see your bank account, you want to see the cash in and cash out. Okay, the bills that you need to pay, the invoice owed to you. Okay, the invoice owed to you mean that, for example, you are selling a burger, right? You're selling a burger. For example, you're selling a burger with your friend. Your friend want to buy about the 100 burger that he want to pay you back next week. Okay, so this is what we call as the invoice owed to you. That what we call as the debtors. How about bills you need to pay? Bills you need to pay is, for example, you want to start selling a burger, but you make a creditor terms with the patty burger provider. For example, you take about the 20 pack of the patty burger. You said to them that you will pay them back in 2 weeks. So this what we call as a bills you need to pay. Okay. So for example, in the accounting, let we see in the profit and loss. How about we see the cash flow first? Okay. What happened in the December? What happened in the December 28, Jan 2, Jan 7, Jan 12, and Jan 17. So this is how to see the bank statement. Sorry, how to see the short-term cash flow. Okay. Okay, let me see in the profit and loss. Okay, guys. So this is what we call as a you remember that I told you about the P&L. So see, this is the sales, the cost of goods sold, the purchases, and then you get a gross profit. See, this is some costs that you incurred like advertising, consulting, freight courier, general expenses like power, office expenses, rent, telephone, travel, national. You see that? Is it the company is making a good business? Because it's making a loss about the 7,000. Okay. Okay, guys. I give you about the 50 minutes. I want you go to the zero. Okay. I want you go to zero. Okay. I want you to click on the try zero for free. Okay, you put your first name, email, and something like that, and then let me see the features. Okay, is it okay?
Okay.
Okay, I give you 10 minutes to explore the things. I will come back later.
So
I
you
will.
have 10 minutes, yeah? Try, just have a look.
Okay, guys. Hello. Hello, hello, hello.
Have you done?
Are you done?
Yes, yes.
Aiman, can you share your screen? Hello, Aiman. Okay, cool. Muhammad. What I call you Muhammad, right?
Yes.
Do you have a sign up for the Zero?
Yeah, this one. They're saying now, hi, my name, and then
Okay.
confirm your email and
Okay,
start using the zero.
go to your email and then verify lah.
Okay.
Okay. Aiman, are you okay? Aiman Hakim?
Yes. I want to verify the account,
Okay,
but
cool.
I don't find the email. Wait.
Okay.
Mr. Syamil, they're
Yes.
asking business name, industry, country, all the stuff.
yeah, just put your maybe your group assignment business, your group
Okay.
assignment business, your name. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, class. I just want to promote you. So currently I'm working with Timba Education. So Timba Education is the professional accounting college. So actually I'm making a accounting system training by Zero. Okay, the one that you see, there's the accounting system. So actually we opened the slot previously. We opened the slot about the 400 seat. Okay, 400 seat before. Let me show you. Okay, see, we promote on the December 12th. So we have a 4 session, and then all the 4 session is sold out about the 400 participant. And now we are just opening for the New Year slot lah. If you want to join on how to do the accounting system. Okay. So this is a 1 day class from 10 p.m. until 4 p.m. I'm not selling something to you lah, because if you want to cover all the accounting system from the 2 hours class, it's not sufficient. So because this class is covered about the 5 hours class. So if you want maybe one day that you want to start your own business, you want to help your fathers or mothers in your handling your accounting, so you can join our class, or maybe you can learn on YouTube. Okay, YouTube, for example, I give you YouTube. There's a lot of online class like Zero class in here. Okay, so I know Nats is this is Nats accounting. I know she is more beautiful with you, more beautiful than me. So for example, if you want to find someone that more beauty than me, so maybe you can learn with
You
Nats.
cannot be beautiful lah, Mr. Syamil. You can be handsome. How to be
Yeah, I know.
beautiful?
Yeah, maybe Muhammad want to find some lecturer that are more attractive than me. So I just give him a suggestion, right, Muhammad?
Okay.
Okay. And also at a Zero itself, sorry, the Zero itself, they have a support. And then if you want to learn from their online courses, you can have your own time lah to kickstart your own Zero project. Okay. So you have a two options. You want to join my class, or you can just go to the Zero Central and Zero Learning, and then you can choose lah what you want to learn.
Can we look at their Syamil? One of
Oh,
their
also
proposal last time, so we can comment a bit, show it to them. I
what?
want them to do it again, actually, the BMC.
Okay. Wait,
Lah, Jobel ni ambil, tengok.
Okay. Okay. Are you guys, everyone is okay? So after this, we will go to the chapter 13. Okay, chapter 13 is a bit similar that what we learn. So maybe we just some quick, maybe about the 15 minutes to see what we have in the chapter 13. And then after this, I will go to one by one assignment. For example, maybe if you get lucky to be picked by me, so I will help you to how to calculate your projection cost. I help you how to do your cash flow. I help you how to do the income statement, and I help you how to do the balance sheet. Is it okay with you?
Yes.
Okay, doctor.
Yes, okay. Maybe some of you are volunteer to give their assignment to be used by me. Any of you?
I don't think they are prepared. I can give it to you. So I just give to your WhatsApp. Now I will give. Okay? You just
Yeah.
pick anything.
Yeah, maybe because some of them pay attention to my class, so maybe I want to give them reward. So maybe I can help them with the
You
own
can use
assignment lah.
Muhammad. La Jobel is belong to Muhammad, right, Muhammad?
Yes, doctor.
Are you want me to do for you
Oh.
for your cash flow projection, Muhammad?
Thank you so much if it's possible.
You need to treat me a burger lah after this, okay? Okay. First, okay, let me see. Sorry. Let me see first. Sorry. Okay. So before I go to the next, okay. I hope that you understand about the balance sheet. Okay, so there's two report. Some of the report is like this. The debit side, this is what we call as a debit side, is an asset, and then credit side is a liability. Okay, the formula is that asset is equal to liabilities plus own equity. Okay, if you remember, in the report, right? The report is a one-line report. Let me show you back the report. Okay, this is a profit and loss. For example, for the balance sheet, okay, see this the item of asset, for example, like bank, like cash, the liabilities. Okay, see total asset is equal with the total liabilities. Okay, total asset is equal with the total liabilities. See, this is what we call as a balance. Okay, okay. So that we see on the slide what we are missed up. Okay, see cash, asset, okay, the liability, the capital paid, and then the accumulated profit. These are the 5 basic things: the cash, asset, liabilities, capital, and the accumulated profit. Okay, so this is on the business plan. So let we see on the more deeper on the chapter 13. We have in the chapter 13. Okay, so chapter 13 is a financial management for the SME. So I just want to have a quick, because we have learned before in the previous class. So I just want to repeat back so that you will remember. So remember that, see, the first objective is that identify the necessary step to be taken in order to prepare a simple project cost. Okay, suggest a potential source to fund a new project. So I have covered this right in the previous class. And then identify input to prepare the pro forma financial statement. Okay, and then another additional part is what we call as a financial ratio. I also have covered this the previously I have covered about the profitability in the gross profit margin and then the net profit margin. Okay, so maybe we just add up on the financial ratio. Okay, the need of finance. Okay, the importance of finance for SME. The type of main finance source like a debt, equity finance. I've covered this before. Internal or external fund, the financial plan. Okay, remember that you must have, when you want to make a financial plan, they must have a cash flow projection, they must have a income statement, and then they must have a balance sheet. Okay, and then why the important? Because to determine the total project implementation cost. So I know that some of you that think that this thing should be learned by the accounting student. No, but everyone need to learn this thing, because if you see that every day you are dealing with the money, right? So there's money come in, money come out. So if you practice this money come in, money come out, so you can see that how much the cash that you have. So actually you are currently practicing a business, and then determine amount of funding required. Okay, for example, if you want to buy a PS5 or you want to buy a motorcycle, so you think about where the source of fund that I should take or I should find, and then they ensure sufficient initial investment, and then to analyze the validity of the project. Is it if you are buying the PS5, is it viable or not? And then to get a project implementation. Okay, so the important of the financial plan is the implementation cost, funding required, amount of depreciation and the fixed cost, amount of loan and hire purchase repayment required, amount of profit generated during the plan period. For example, if you want to start a business in a 3 months. Okay. Estimate financial position at the end of the plan period, performing financial analysis. Okay. Step in developing like gathers the relevant financial input. For example, you go to Shopee, you go to Alibaba, you find your own cost. What is the price for the swim cap? Okay. Preparing project implementation cost schedule, source of financing, cash flow statement, income statement. See, these are three more important: cash flow statement, income statement, balance sheet, and then the financial analysis. Okay. Okay. So I think that I've covered this kind of things. Fixed asset. Okay. Cash flow statement. Okay. See, these are the cash flow statement. See, right? Cash inflow, cash outflow, and then your cash surplus, your ending balance. See? Because some of the format they put the beginning in the below. Some of the format they take a beginning at the top of the cash flow statement. But the most important thing is that you want to see that at the end of the month, is it you have a short of cash or not? So that's what we call as a cash flow statement. Okay. See, this is for the income statement. Sales minus by cost of sales, and then minus by the expenses like admin expenses, marketing expenses, business registration, motor vehicle, other pre-operation, interest, and you get a net profit. Okay, I have covered this class on the beginning. Okay, this is about the balance sheet. So this remember, these are the three element in the balance sheet, what we call as an asset, owner equity, and then liability. Asset, owner equity, and then the liability. Let me recap back. What is meant by asset? Asset is something that you own. Okay. The formula is that asset equal to liabilities plus equity. That's something that you own. Liability is something that you owe. And then the equity is a owner capital. Okay. I give you an example. I give an example for the asset. Okay. That's something that you own. Okay. For example, asset. Okay. Asset, there was something asset that we call as a non-current asset. And then the current asset. Okay. What is mean by non-current asset? Non-current asset is something that you use is more than 1 year. Okay. I give example like a building. Okay, like a building, like a car. Okay. How about current asset? Current asset is you use is less than 1 year. For example, like cash, your bank, and then your debtor. Okay. Non-current asset, and then the current asset. Cash, bank, and a debtor. Okay. What does it mean by debtor? Okay. Like I'll tell you, debtor is someone that owe your money. For example, you are selling a burger. Okay. I selling a burger, but Aiman come to me and ask, hey bro, can I want to buy this burger, but I will pay later next month. Okay, so that's Aiman is what we call as a debtor. So Aiman has buy with me my burger, but he did not pay yet the money. So that's what we call as a debtor. Okay, next is a liabilities. Okay, liabilities is something that you owe. Liability also have a non-current liabilities and then the current liabilities. Okay, non-current liability is something that more than 1 years. For example, like loan. Okay, loan. For example, you make a loan with a bank. You remember, right? If you are making a loan, you are not pay the loan in the 1 year, right? For example, the loan for the car loan maybe is about the 5 years, 7 years, or 9 years. Okay. How about the current liabilities? Current liabilities is less than 1 year. For example, like a creditor. Okay. So for example, I start my own burger, and then I owe Bayan. Bayan, are you here, Bayan? Hello, Bayan. Hello, Bayan. Okay. For example, I owe Bayan the patty and the vegetables. So Bayan is a creditor to me. So when we talk about the creditor that I owe his money, okay, it different with the Aiman case. So Aiman case is a debtor because Aiman owe my money. So but in the liabilities, I owe about the Bayan money. So I need to pay the money. Okay. Last one is a equities. Equities is very simple. Under equity, just only a capital by the owner. For example, you start the business with the 10,000 and then the net profit. Remember that you do the income statement, right? After you make a sales minus COGS, right? Sales minus COGS minus expenses, you get what we call as a net profit. So the amount of net profit we put under the we put under the equity part. Okay, so that's why, see, you make a cash, right? So this cash is come from the income, come from the cash flow statement. Okay, the end of your cash flow statement. And then for the net profit is come from the income statement. So the balance sheet is summarized of the what happened in your cash flow statement and what happened in your income statement. And also in the report of the balance sheet, you know that how much that the money that you owe, right, to the creditor, and then you know that how much money that you you know that how much money that people owe to you. So I show you from the zero report account. Example, this is what we call as a agent. We call as a age summary for the debtor. So age receivable of the summary. So you see that this is the people that owe my money. For example, this small business like this, okay, Basket Cash, Baseline Club, City Luminous, and the money system. Okay, so I have a total that people owe money about the 2007. So if you are putting in the cash basis, so this thing is not important to you. But if you are dealing with the creditor, you are dealing with the supplier, so this is important to use so that you can check how much money that you have owed to the people, so that you are not using your supplier money to buy a PS5. Okay, we see about the age payable summary. So this is a summary of the creditor that we owe. Okay, and also we can track this expenses claim if I have some claim from the company. Okay, clear with that? Okay, so see what I told you, the fixed asset or non-current asset office equipment, office renovation, furniture, delivery van, machine equipment, and the factory renovation. So this is the thing that you use more than 1 year. How about the current asset? See, stock and the cash balance. So cash balance, where you want to get a cash balance come from the cash flow statement. And then we have a other asset like a deposit, right? Okay, and then this is owner equity come from the capital and then accumulated profit. And then long-term liabilities or non-current liabilities come from the hire purchase. And then the liability maybe about the creditor. See? Oh, okay. They have explained actually. Okay, never mind. So you can read in here if you want to know about the asset and the liability on equity. See, owner equity is the capital contribute from the owner. Okay, if you as an owner business, so you contribute your money in the business. So when the company is making a profit, so it will increase your contribution money. So see, if the company is suffer loss, so it will deduct your capital contribution. Okay, so next, what we are doing is the analyzing financial statement. On the financial ratio analysis, liquid ratio, efficiency, profitability, and then the solvency ratio. Okay, so
Nanti save ni, Syamil.
okay,
We have a request to have Brother Syamil slide. So I'm requesting now.
okay, I will send to you. Okay, for the analyzing for the financial statement, so actually I have 5 from the analyzing for financial statement. So actually that I want to focus only 2, what we call as a profitability. And then the second is liquidity. Okay, profitability. The basic formula that they're asking is about the gross profit margin and then the net profit margin. Okay. Remember that I told you where you want to find the gross profit margin is the formula is a GP, gross profit divided by sales, then multiply by 100. Same goes to the net profit margin. Net profit divided by sales multiplied by 100. Okay, so this what we call as a profitability. Okay, remember the function of gross profit margin is just to see on your stock. Okay, when you are minus sales with the stock, how much the gross profit margin that you get. So that's what we call as a gross because it minus with your variable cost. Variable cost like remember that I told you about the variable cost, the increasing of your production, decreasing of your cost. Okay. Okay, how about the net profit margin? It divided by your expenses. It comes from the fixed cost, like your utility, your rental. Okay, so we want to see what is the net profit of the company. So guys, if you want to invest in the company or in your stock trading, so maybe you can see about their gross profit margin and the net profit margin. Okay. Yeah.
Are you okay?
Okay. Next, what we are going is go to the liquidity. So what is liquidity? Okay. Liquidity has a 2 formula. Let me show you. Okay, liquidity have a asset test ratio. Another one is a yeah, test ratio. Oh, and then the quick ratio. Let's throw it. Okay, they have a quick ratio, and then sorry, another one is a current ratio. Sorry, acid test ratio. Another name is a quick ratio, and then is a quick ratio is a current ratio. Sorry, current ratio. Okay, first let we take let we look at the current ratio. So remember the formula of the current ratio is the current asset minus by the current liabilities. Okay. So what does it mean by current asset? Right? Remember that the item is less than 1 year. And current liability is the item is less than one year also. Okay. Example of the current asset. What is current asset? Cash, bank, stock, and the debtors. So this is what we call as a current asset. So how about the current liabilities? The creditors. Okay. I think that only the creditors lah that less than 1 year. So another thing is more than 1 year. So for example, your cash is 100. Now you have a 1,000 cash in hand. So you have bank in the 20,000. Your stock value is about the 15,000, and then your debtor is about the 7,000. Okay, how about the creditors, guys? For example, your creditors is about the value is about the 35,000. Okay, can you help me to calculate the first total asset, total current asset, and then the total current liabilities?
43 and 35.
How much for the current asset?
43,000.
43,000, right? Current liabilities?
35 lah tu.
35,000
Yeah.
Okay. So when we make the current ratio, how much 43,000 divided by 35,000?
43 divide by.
Divide by 35,000.
Pakai calculator lah.
$1.2.
Okay, cool. 1.22. Okay, so this is what we call as a current liabilities. The formula is that current asset minus by the current liabilities. Okay. Okay. How about the quick ratio? Quick ratio, or another name is called as a acid test. Okay, what is mean by is the first thing is when you go to the profitability, is you want to see that is that your company is a profit or not. On the liquidity side, we want to see that the liquidity of your cash. Okay, so means that if something happen to you, is it your company has a capability to pay the debt or to pay the creditor. So most of the creditor, when they want to give you a credit term, for example like bank, so they will see on your liquidity. Is it the current asset is far more than current liability or not? Because the greater the numbers more than one, is the better of your company. So this is one of the criteria that some of the bank or to make a loan that see your liquidity and the profitability. So these two items, okay, if you are that's what I told you. If you want to start a business, you want to make a loan to the bank, so the bank will see on your profitability and then on your liquidity. Okay, so but it's different with the where is it? Okay, so the quick ratio is a very simple. The current asset, okay, we know the current asset is the item that less than 1 year. Same goes with the current liabilities. But for the quick ratio, the current asset is minus by the stock. Okay. Why? Because why they want to minus with the stock? Because the stock is something that for example when you start a business, the stock is not something it has a probability that you can sell the stock and has a probability that you cannot sell the stock. Okay. So the current asset, let's say, minus by 50,000. Okay. So how much? 28.
Yes.
So how much your current ratio?
Someone who is much faster than me.
Bayan, help me, Bayan.
0.8.
Okay, 0.88. So, see that bank will not, bank will oversee on these 5 criteria. The first is the gross profit margin, then on your net profit margin, okay, to see your net after minus by the expenses, and then to see on your current ratio, okay, and then another one is a quick ratio. So this is the 4 main criteria. So this is the most basic things that the bank will see on your performance, to see on your profitability, and then to see on your liquidity. Okay, and also the creditor also will see like this. So if your quick ratio is below than 0.8, so there's a high probability that you are not capable to pay the debt. Okay. Okay.
Okay. Li Zipeng, are you okay?
Clear, doctor.
Yeah.
Okay. Who's start? Muhammad
No. Li Zipeng just answer my question. He's
Oh,
okay.
Lipan.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Okay. Any of you are here, so maybe I will give you an opportunity to help on your assignment. Maybe I will choose one assignment. So any of you a volunteer? So doctor, like we say, maybe some of them are in the class.
Yeah, yeah,
So
true. Yeah,
we give
true.
them some
Ah.
of present that I can help on their assignment.
Yeah, but I want to ask you about something. You know, we have this business plan, and I just want you to elaborate a bit about this. What is this SWOT analysis? Yeah.
Okay, SWOT analysis. Okay.
Marketing aspect. Can I share this? Can I share this with you just to have so that you can have a look at it? Boleh ke?
Yeah, never mind, because I know that what is SWOT analysis. Strength, weakness, opportunity, and threat, right?
No, this yeah. Let me. Okay, this is their
Okay,
rubric
share.
lah, dia punya rubric untuk business plan, for their business plan. Executive summary, I think they know vision, logo, introduction to product, you know, responsibility, project site location, work schedule, Gantt chart. They should have Gantt chart, right? Work schedule, Gantt chart. And their business operation. When they come to marketing aspect, right? When it comes to SWOT analysis, what actually they need to do?
Okay. So this is just a simple analysis. Okay. 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 Can we see on the
Yes.
top? Can we see on the top first?
Okay. Go to the top first. Where is this? 1 second.
Okay. Okay. First. Okay. The first vision and mission and a group logo. I think is something that is very easy, right? For the executive summary. And the executive summary. Previously, remember that I've teach everyone about the business plan on how to do the executive summary, right?
Yeah.
So I think that's not issue. So for the responsibility is on your own soft skill. If you have own responsibility, so that's beyond my control. So in the project side also, work schedule. I think do you have show them on how to do a Gantt chart?
No, I didn't show them how to do Gantt chart. We need to show.
Yeah.
I think it's very easy.
What?
Gantt chart. I think I didn't show yet. Yes.
Oh, okay. Because in the Google form they have
Sekejap.
Yeah, for some connection.
Boleh, you can just share. Share je terus.
Wait, wait. Where's my Gantt? Where's my Gantt? Oh, yeah. Okay.
I think you can just share whatever you have. Do I need to stop sharing? I stop.
Yes.
Alright.
Okay, guys. I just want to give a tips on you on how to make a Gantt chart. Okay. If you see in the Google Sheet, so how you want to go to the Google Sheet? Okay. So for example, when you open your email, okay, when you go to Google, so I teach you from the basic lah. Okay, when you go to the Google and then you click this button, okay, so you have a lot of like account, YouTube, Google Gmail, Google Docs, and then Google Sheet. So when you go to Google Sheet, there's a lot of a template gallery. For example, like calendar, monthly budget, okay. So if you see that there's a somewhere what you call as a Gantt chart here under project management. Okay. So what is mean by Gantt chart? For example, when you start a business in the 3 months, so what is your planning to do a Gantt chart? For example, okay, this is a Muhammad business. Okay. So they are selling a burger, Muhammad burger, for example. So this is for the Gantt chart. For example, the first is that you want to set up a booth. So what we are doing, and then who is the task owner, and then when you want to start the date, due date, and then how much duration that you take. So it's amazing. For example, if you take a 5 days, so sorry, 3, 12, sorry. Okay, and you just highlight lah how much day that you need. Okay. So make a planning, discuss with your team. For example, when you want to start a business, maybe the phase 1, including about the 1 month, phase 2 is about the 2 months, and then the phase 3 about the last month. Okay, so make a planning in here. So actually Gantt chart is for the planning purpose. Okay, so I hope this will help you if you want to do the Gantt chart. How much the mark for Gantt chart? 10, right?
Pardon me? Apa dia?
The mark for the
Duration dia ke?
sorry. Where's the rubric again?
Oh, yeah. Marking scheme.
Marking scheme.
Ni, I give it to you.
Hmm.
Okay, marking scheme business plan report. Sekejap ya, I bagi kat WhatsApp. Subhanallah. Dah, I hantar. Okay. Al Sharif Ahmad, are you following?
Yes, I'm here.
Good. Pang Jianan, are you following?
Yes, I'm following.
Alright, good. Li Yuan Fei. Cheng Yu? Because I'm not repeating.
Okay.
Hmm.
So
Okay.
I repeat back for the executive summary, vision, and logo. I think that we have covered this thing. I know this just your own creativity if you want to make a logo. So maybe I can suggest of you some of Canva platform.
Yeah, you shared
Yes.
already. Yeah.
Canva platform is a place that if you want to do a logo. So yeah, this is a place if you want to logo, you can see in the left side. So they have a lot of logo if you want to do a logo. So I think the mission is something that you can see on how the Google works. What is the vision of the Google? The vision of the maybe I can say some link.
No, I think they did this before. with you. They learn this with you.
What apa logo?
Tak buat tu apa plan apa tu hari tu presentation something.
Oh, Canva.
Okay.
Okay. So the introduction of the product and service. So maybe you can take some pictures, I think lah. Okay. So see business admin, management, site location. Okay, the work schedule. Actually, that I cover is the 5 mark for your business schedule, and then the operation. So maybe the operation that you are covered, like previously, remember that we are covering on the MACD side. So maybe you can make your plan for business operation, right? Like your plan before, for example, like remember the refer back our class before on how we do the business operation for the MACD. And okay, so this is the thing that the marketing aspect that Hannah asked me about the SWOT analysis. Okay. What is SWOT analysis? SWOT is S stand for the strength, W is stand for the weakness, O is the opportunity, and then T is a threat. Okay, this both strength and weakness is something that we call as a internal. Opportunity is something that we call as the external factors. Okay. Okay. For example, let's redo this for the individual basis. So, for example, your strength is that you know how to do a coding. Okay. But your weakness is that you have a problem of the communication. Okay. This I do the SWOT for the individual. What I do for the company. Okay. Your strength is you have a knowledge how to do coding, but sometimes I think guys have a problem of the communication. So what is the current opportunity? Is that the current opportunity that we are heading on the digital era. Okay. So sorry, digital zone. Okay. Digital age. Okay. We currently in the digital age. Okay. So that this is the opportunity that you are get for your strength. But you have a problem of the communication. But now, what is your threat? Threat is the external factors. So your threat is that everyone now can learn on the YouTube. Okay, mean that now everyone can overcome your strength because they can see on the YouTube on how to do the coding. Okay, so when have a platform of a YouTube, it gives a self threat to yourself because maybe some of the guys have a skill of coding and a skill of the communication. Okay, see that strength, weakness, opportunity, and threat. Okay. For example, how you want to see in a business. Okay, for example, we make a burger. So where's the location of our burger? In front of the UPM. Okay. What is our strength of the burger? Our business burger, the strength is on their fast delivery. Okay, see, we have for example, Aiman has a Kawasaki Ninja motorcycle. So Aiman can make a fast delivery of his business. So what is Aiman problem in the internal business? On the funding part. Because Aiman just graduate from the UPM, so Aiman don't have a fund to expand their business, so they just rolling on the basis of the daily basis on the weakness side. See, I repeat, the SW is from your internal side, and then the external factor maybe for the opportunity. Now we have a entrepreneurship program. So Aiman can get opportunity from the entrepreneurship program, to join the business program and get some grant. Okay, so what is the IMAN threat? So maybe IMAN threat is come from the COVID-19. Because when the COVID-19, there's a lot of fresh grad student did not get a job. So the student will go to the entrepreneurship program to get some funding. Okay, see, this that you must understand about the SWOT. SNW is about your internal, opportunity and threat is external factors. Okay, so in the analysis, how you want to make it in your, actually the SWOT is should be made like this. So after you first identify of your SWOT, so you will make like this: S, weakness, and this is a opportunity, and then a threat. Okay. I want to my text also. Okay. So this how actually we are doing a SWOT analysis. Okay, first you identify first what is your strength, what is your weakness, opportunity and threat. And now we are making a analysis. Okay. The first is how you can use your strength to get the opportunity. For example, Muhammad Business Burger have a strength in the fast delivery, right? And then the opportunity is the entrepreneurship program. So what Aiman can use is Aiman can join the program. So Aiman have a strength for the fast delivery, as a passion in the entrepreneurship. So the opportunity that a lot of government program for the entrepreneurship. So Aiman can join the program, join the program and win the competition. Okay. So what happened in the next is we see that what is the weakness, how the weakness of the Aiman itself, so or the Muhammad Burger can for example you have some weakness, so but you want to take the opportunity, so what you should do, for example we have a problem of the funding money, right? You have the problem of the money in your starting your business, but you want to join the entrepreneurship program. So you know that when you go to the entrepreneurship program, they will analyze you on the profitability and then the liquidity. So maybe Aiman can lending his brother money. Okay, see how you want to overcome the weakness and get the opportunity. Okay, next is how you want to using your strength to sorry, now you have a strength, how you want to overcome the threat. For example, now is a COVID-19. So business burger, so for example Aiman Business Burger, they have a strength of fast delivery and have a tech support. Sorry, what do you call it? Tech savvy. Okay, so because Aiman is young, so Aiman has a skill in the tech savvy. So how he want to overcome the threat by the COVID-19? For example, they make a online business. Okay, how you want to use your strength to cover the threat? Okay, this is important. And then what is your weakness? And then how you want to counter the threat? So the problem is that now you don't have a money, but you want to overcome the threat of the COVID-19. What you should do? So this is some planning that you do. How you want to utilize, how you want to cover your weakness, and at the same time, you don't want to treat that affect you. For example, you have a weakness of the money, but in the COVID-19. So in this thing, maybe you are making a proper financial planning, right? So when people have some problem in their financial and then they have some COVID-19, so this is the thing that you are want to aware with your business expenses. So you want to track all the expenses what you are doing so that you can make your business is more efficiency. See this how in a business you want to use the strength, weakness, opportunity, and a threat. Okay, so I think that in the all your assignment you can using this kind of thing because for example the strength, you are young, you are a young company and you are tech savvy because you are Gen Z or Gen Alpha, so your adaptation to the technology is very high. So for example maybe you have a weakness of the funding or money. Okay, so, but you know that the opportunity that currently government have a lot of entrepreneurship program. Because why? Because they are worried about the job opportunity for you. So instead they are making a job opportunity for you, why not I give you a funding and you can start your own business so that you can hire more people. So that's why we have a lot of entrepreneurship program. But the trick is they come from the COVID-19. So because this COVID-19 will affect all of your business. So from this kind of thing, you make a sword so that with your strength, you can take the opportunity. And then you know that with your weakness, yes, I know my weakness, but how I want to show my strength so that I can get this opportunity to join the business, to join the business competition or entrepreneurship program. Or maybe not just a lending with brother money lah. So maybe you are showing on how to manage your capacity. Okay, maybe in a business program, they don't want to see only on the money matters. Maybe they want to see on how your progress work. Maybe in the first month, second month, 3 month, on how you are growing from, let's say, for example, you have 1,000 ringgit, but you can spend your money for 1,000 to 5,000. So this is how you want to cover from your weakness, and then you want to show the opportunity that you are capable to grow the money. Okay. So how you want to cover from your strength to to avoid the COVID-19 threat. So you do the online business because you are tech savvy, you are from Gen Alpha, so you know how to using a TikTok, Facebook, Instagram. So let's start your online business. And then last one is a proper financial planning. Okay, because you know that you have a sound weakness in your pocket, your money pocket. So but you don't want to affect the COVID-19. So I know that I need to have a proper financial planning. So now we have a cash flow statement, where you have a income statement, and you also have a balance sheet. So that you know when you want to spend the money in the right time and the right place.
Okay.
Okay, is it okay?
Yeah. Students, are you okay? I'm the lecturer, I'm okay.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Okay, so I cover this, and then for the market size, for example, it's very easy lah. For example, if you want to find a market size for pre-love industry, you see, you're understanding. For example, like from the website, you see the market trend. Okay, this is the market trend for the pre-love item. Okay, for example, current is 2020. So you know that the worth of the market is about the 27.84 billion. Okay, so that will what we call as a market size. Okay.
This is what they have to do.
Yeah. So for example, if you are selling an umbrella, I see some of you are selling the umbrella. So maybe you can find market size for umbrella market. So just find lah for your business, and then please make sure that your information is relevant. Now you are in the age of the 2020. Take the data from the 2020 or 2019. Don't take the data from the 2010. It's not relevant. Okay. So This is the 4P that we discussed before: product, price, place, and the promotion. I think I've covered this before.
Yeah.
And then financial aspect, okay, list of expected expenses. Okay, it's very easy. If you are just start a business, you must know that you are covering your expenses come from the utilities, rental, salary. That's all. This is for the expected expenses. Okay, how about this is for material cost. Material cost, for example, if you are working with the patty burger, so you want to buy a bun, you want to buy vegetables. Okay, see, this is a fixed expenses, and then this is a variable expenses. Just remember what is your fixed expenses when you are running your business, and then what is your variable cost. Okay, so next, list of your target sales. Okay, list of your target sales. For example, you want to start operating for the 3 months. For example, your January sale is about the 10,000. So just put a more realistic figures. Just you are increasing about the 25% margin per month. For example, in the February, your sale maybe 30,500, and then March is a 20%, 35%. How much? 12,000 multiplied by 25%, maybe about the 50,000. See, this is our list of the target sales. This is the sale that you want to achieve in the January, February, and March. And also the projected income statement. I've shown you before on the income statement, right?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Balance sheet.
Yeah. Okay. For example, this. Okay. This is your income statement. Income statement for the January. Okay. Just put for the February and March. For example, if you're operating for the 3 months. Okay. The first criteria is for the target sales, right? So you're increasing 25% from the previous month. 0.25 multiplied by year. Okay. Your next sale is about the 35,000 and the 31,000. And also your cost will increasing by 25% also in the next month. Okay. Now you have a gross profit. The gross profit will be increased by here. Okay. When they call as a fixed expenses, maybe it's a fixed every month. Workers. So maybe fixed workers, unless in the March you want to add one more workers, 100. And then the rental is a same, and also the utilities maybe increasing by 10% per month. Okay, it increasing by 10% per month, right? Okay, so now this is your own net profit. Ta-da! Okay, this is cover for your 3 months for the projected income statement. Okay, and same goes to the projected balance sheet. Okay? The financial analysis for your minimum break-even point and return on investment. Okay, what is the break-even point? So I think I not cover yet in the class. So let me take cover here in the break-even point. What we call as a break-even. Okay, what is mean by break-even? For example, okay, for example, your project cost is about 25,000. Okay, 25,000. Remember that before you do the cash flow statement, before you do the income statement, before you do the balance sheet, you need to do a project statement. So your project cost is about the 25,000. So how much burger that you want to sell so that you can get break even? Okay, for example, your price of the burger is RM 10 ringgit, right? So how much you want to get for the 25,000 to cover your cost, to cover your break even? So 25,000 multiplied by 10 ringgit. So how much burger that you need to sell? 2,500 unit burgers. So this is what we call as a break even. Okay. Means that break even is mean that zero. Means that your cost equal to sales. For example, before this you have spent about your your spend on your project is about 25,000, and then your sale also have a get a 25,000. So this is how you want to get a break even.
Okay.
Okay. Break even point, I see the break even point. So how much burger that you need? So this is the thing lah, the answer 2005 units burgers. Okay. So break even and the return on investment is a same things. Okay, formatting, cover page, the table of content, appendix, spelling error, overall presentation. I think this is by your own soft skill. I think I don't need to stress on this kind of thing. Okay, so I think I cover this part. So maybe in the financial analysis, you can put a profitability, and then on the liquidity ratio. So it will make your business proposal more beautiful. Okay. Okay, guys. So for example,
they pay too much attention until they cannot answer you.
Inshallah can answer, inshallah.
Yeah.
Okay. I think that you can get a full mark lah with this business plan. It's very easy lah. Okay. Maybe if you want me to do it for your business plan, I charge with 5,000 per business plan. Content yang
we share lah, we share, Syamil. We make a business now, we share.
Ayo, we have been record this, right? Okay, I'm just joking.
Yeah, of course, definitely we're joking. Don't worry about it. I'll be strict on that. Do you have any question? If you cannot speak, you can or at least type your question, because we want to know that you are paying attention. Don't ask me the questions. This is the chance for you to ask question with Mr. Syamil. Okay.
Doctor, for the format, we're supposed to do PDF, doc, or what kind of format for the business plan?
Both.
Like document also, PDF also.
Yes. You do in the document and then you can save PDF, isn't it?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Because when you do sometimes your document, it go here and there, at least I can look at the PDF. So give me both. Right. Yeah. So we have done. Brother Syamil already covered everything that we asked for. Anything left tak ada kan? Everything we have covered, right?
So Doctor, I will send you the things that the class for today and then my slide for today's session.
Alright.
I hope this will help you for the upcoming lah.
Yeah, I will share with them as well. So
Okay.
that and then we record this. So they can always listen to this recording, right?
Okay. So I think that when I see some of your business proposal, yeah, just put on the Gantt chart because it's a 5 mark. I think it's a big mark for you. It's just a simple planning. You discuss with your team who do the task, right? So because this is a part of a business planning that you must to do. Okay, it's very easy lah. So just start practice this. Maybe one day you are become a billionaire, or maybe you have some idea that you want to take some get some funding. So please PM me. So maybe I have some interested to invest in you. Okay.
He would not let the chance go. He's taking the opportunities because he can see that at least some of you can go forward with this, you know. So opportunist, this guy. And just sometimes, you know, you need to jokes as well, you know. You cannot be so serious. You can't be so serious. I got 58 students, sometimes 57. They are all serious type, you know, no voice at all. So that's why we make we crack jokes lah, huh? Hopefully
Yeah.
you are smiling at least, yeah.
Okay. Don't be so stressed, guys. Okay. So you can do this. Okay. Just if you want to learn back, okay. Just take back and see the video. I think that I tell this thing is in a very simple terms lah, right?
Yeah, indeed. Any question? Anyone? Okay, I'll stop record now.